Alex Hales is facing an extended spell on the sidelines at a time when he has given up red ball cricket to give himself the best chance of being at his best for England in next year's World Cup. The best of Johnny Barstow's 3 one-day international centuries may not have been enough to give England victory in Dunedin, but it emphasised how far Hales has fallen in the last 18 months. It was less than 2 years ago that Hales was making England's highest one-day score, 171 against Pakistan, and trying to cement his role at the highest level in the longer form during 11 consecutive tests. Yet since then his stock has plummeted to the point where he has taken the gamble of giving up red ball cricket while being unable to put himself in the shop window for 2020 leagues by making runs for England. And he still has the shadow of possible ECB disciplinary action hanging over him for his role in the fracas in Bristol last September that has left Ben Stokes facing a Crown Court trial on a charge of affray. It does not appear Hales will win back his opening berth in the 50-over side soon, as he is unlikely to usurp Barstow or Jason Roy, who took Hales' record by smashing Australia for 180 in Melbourne in January. And a middle order that includes Joe Root, Joseph Buttler, Stokes and a captain whose place is guaranteed in Owen Morgan will hardly be easy to break into in the build-up to that all-important World Cup in England next year. It was the excellence of Hales that made it so hard for Barstow to claim a regular 50-over place despite becoming one of England's best test batsmen, but he has grabbed his chance with both hands. Barstow's 138, including 7 sixes, off 106 balls was his third 115 50-over knocks since replacing Roy during last year's Champions Trophy. After waiting an eternity for a regular slot, he can look forward to opening in the World Cup at Hales' expense, as well as providing superb fielding in the deep for England and an additional keeping option to Buttler. "I hope so," said Barstow when asked on Thursday if he is settled in the one-day side. "But I don't know exactly. I'm happy to be playing and opening the batting. Sometimes you have to bide your time. There will be times when you go through tough trots and hope people stick by you. There will be series when you don't necessarily score 100. You just have to try to capitalize on opportunities, and I like to think I've done that." Barstow knows exactly what Hales is going through in trying to get back into one of England's best white ball sides. "You want to stay at the top and you know there are always people wanting to get in the team," said Barstow. "I have been in that position for a very long time. It's not just something that has miraculously happened that I'm playing. It's come through hard work and taking chances when one comes your way. I like to think through doing that I'm more cemented in the team now." Barstow was upstaged in the fourth match by an epic unbeaten 181 from Ross Taylor that gave New Zealand victory and set up a decider in Christchurch tonight at the end of what has been an outstanding one-day series. "This is huge now," added Barstow, "and absolutely good preparation for the World Cup. This is all part of the journey. The World Cup is not tomorrow or in 2 days. It's in 16 months and it's about getting it right for then." Taylor remains doubtful for New Zealand after aggravating the thigh injury that kept him out of the third match and necessitated him playing virtually on one leg for the last 75 runs of his monumental innings in Dunedin. Mark Chapman has returned to the home squad as cover while England are expected to be unchanged, leaving Hales on the outside looking in.